I may not post as much over the next few weeks, just when I get other things going on in my life. So I'll try to do stuff when I can. For now, I'll have another new toy. And no, I'm not gonna only review new toys from now on. In fact, I'm thinking of an older one as I'm saying this. But for now, I have Jhiaxus, the most old school Marvel thing I have in my house. Just look at it. It's a long block that's vaguely plane-like, with all these bizarre colors, bat wings, interesting repaint idea, and very obvious kibble. It really fits together nice. Like, often Transformers will just not tab together because of oh so slightly different tolerances. Not really here. I mean, yeah, this droops a tiny bit, but it goes back up just as easily. And look at these engines. I don't know quite what they're called. I think thrusters, but I'm not a plane guy. I don't know. Maybe next time I go to that one place I went to, I can ask him. I really like this very, very long cockpit. You can get the impression that it feels nice enough to not squash people. He could probably fit quite a few of them. I really like this G2 Decepticon badge. Except, to my knowledge, this guy had his own faction. So, whoops. So I'm gonna transform him now. It's a tiny bit more involved than you'd think, but at the same time, not really. It's all it needs to be and not much more. Yeah, sorry I didn't go into the jet mode much. I just haven't much to say today. Just same old. This is a really cool bit. See, any other toy, this might hang off the back, like, you know, so many Seekers. Not here. And I'm even going to leave these out, even if it's, frankly, rebarbative. Is that the right word? I don't know. Yeah, sorry I'm fumbling this so hard. This fits together really nicely. You'd think it wouldn't, but it does. Now, this part you have to be kind of careful with because you gotta plan ahead. Do it some of the way, do that, and then get it out. But don't close it up just yet. You need to get the head out. Just get everything situated once more. Oh, getting these up would help. Wow, I'm fumbling this. Yeah. And now, head reveal, kinda. And what a grumpy head. He's seen some stuff, man. Yeah, Jhiaxus had this whole thing going on in the comics where he's touting himself off as all, oh, look at me, I'm so superior. But then at the end, he's not superior. He got eaten up something fierce. the colors again. It's a bit comic booky, but my brain somehow registers this with those bizarre old storybooks your dad used to get you. Yeah. He's standardly posable enough. Knees, legs, what you gonna call it? And if you've noticed, a lot of Transformers like to cheap out these days. Not Jhiaxus, he's too cool for that. This is all covered up. This could easily have not been there. These are all the way around. The legs, thanks to this, are solid. Even here, nope, that's not hollow like you'd think it would be. They've been getting better about this recently. They got that one RC toy, Override, this one. Don't want to jinx myself, but I think we have good times ahead of us as far as these are concerned. They even gave him hands that move. And they, I think, are going to grip something. A really nice looking pump shotgun, I'm going to call it. It has the 2 barrels so it can fire multiples. And this thing which you prime back and forth. Assuming it doesn't get in the way of this comedically small magazine. And this stock which is so short as to be basically useless. And a handle so tiny you'd think it was made for 5-year-olds. Jeez, I thought Nerf was bad about that. But wait, there's more. Got this very, very thin gun. Which you can plonk on the side if you want it to look slightly horrible. I'm just gonna have it on this other one. I find it hilarious how they decided to put silver on this. Didn't have to. Well, you needed somewhere else to put the silver besides these pipes and this almost eldritch looking thing of wires. I don't think it'd be too wise to have internal organs on display as you're going into a war. But I'm still not done. See this thing? You can get it off and make it look terrible. And put it on the end of his shotgun. Why? That's bollocks. Definitely get this guy. Jhiaxus has had maybe 2 other toys and they were both repaints. One of which, get this. They were doing this comic event where Jhiaxus got involved, and you had this super cool high-tech stuff, which he could scan other people. He chose Starscream just so they can put on an easy remold. Cheapest justification ever. I'd say get him. I suspect due to being somewhat obscure by the mainstream standards. And by obscure, I mean he's not Optimus or Bumblebee, so normies have no clue who he is. He'll probably be around for a while. Good time as any to pick him up.